Hi, my name is Dan, and this is my channel, Engelgeist. Thank you for tuning in. This is an unboxing of a deck called the Vibrational Energy Oracle Cards, a 52 card deck and guidebook by Debbie A. Anderson, illustrated by Heather Brewster. I purchased these on Etsy. They just looked really beautiful and interesting to me, so I wanted to utilize them in some of my pick a cards. I really liked the design that I saw from the pictures on Etsy, so I'm about to unbox these and see if they live up to what I saw online. So let's read the back of the box really quick. The Vibrational Energy Oracle deck is perfect to use when you need direction and guidance. Use your own vibrational energy as you choose the card that will harmonize the answers you need right now. This beautifully illustrated 52 card deck offers surreal, dreamlike images that will resonate positive insights as it guides you along your vibrational day-to-day spiritual pathway. The deck includes an 80-page guidebook. I'm not sure who the printer is. It says printed in China, so China. Let's not tell Donald Trump about that. And it's packaged, the package is kind of bright. Sorry about the glare off of it. But let's pull the plastic off. The plastic comes off rather easily. And then this is the deck. It's still kind of got a high gloss and sheen to it. You can see the reflection of the light, but this is the cards. Let's open it up. Let me see here. Okay. There's nothing inscribed on the inside of the box. A lot of decks do that nowadays. There's an 80-page guidebook, which is, it feels rather thin for 80 pages, but I guess, yeah, it is indeed 80 pages. So let's see what it says. I'd like to look at the guidebook. They do have a website called www.vibrational/ what is that? Vibrationalenergy.com, but there's that hyphen. So ordering information, disclaimer. Oh, that's strange. These were printed in September of 2015 by Vibrational Energy. So these are a self-printed deck, which is kind of cool. And that's why I bought them, because they look like something that you wouldn't necessarily be able to find. There's a little instruction on how to read the cards, how to do different spreads of what they think is great, like in the different dimensions of your vibrational energy. So there's some interesting stuff in here. And let's just look. We'll have a little look-see here at the cards themselves. So, this is the design of the back of the cards. It's a beautiful blue color with like a little bit of light, maybe sort of like almost a mandala energy, a tie-dye look to it. It's very beautiful. You have abundant blessings is this card, this first card leading out. I love the color schemes. Again, we have mandalas. I love that her third eye chakra is sort of having a moment there, or she's having some insight. All of this green growth is like representational of healing. One moment, my dog needs my assistance. Sorry. You okay? You got it? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have like the green healing of the flowers blooming in front of her. She's very at peace. She's very centered. I think that's a beautiful card. An open book. I love it. Arid wastelands. As above, so below. I love this deck. I like that you can actually utilize just the art from this deck to determine your own meanings to the cards. You could certainly refer to the book. This is blessings. I certainly see this as blessings from above or from spirit, coming from spirit to you on the material plane, or the vibrational energy, from the energetic plane coming to you and manifesting in in a more physical manner. It's just, these are really beautiful. Breathe deeply. Pardon the glare, guys, sorry. And I love how that energy is emanating from the heart chakra here with the lotus and at the crown. Cellular collapse. This could be like regeneration, like the letting go of old, the building of something new, clean sweep. These are really gorgeous. Combustion, ooh, a little bit of anger, frustration maybe, bursting forth. Cosmic prosperity, wow. This author and artist really did a beautiful job with this creative explosion. Wow, I love these cards, like really, really love them. Dream catchers. Okay, so I always just show a few of the cards in the beginning of the unboxing because I want to leave some surprises for you guys, but it gives you a little bit of an idea of what's included in this deck. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of a shuffle and ask Spirit for the card that best represents, for those of us that tune into this reading at any point in time. What do we need to know, Spirit? What would be the best message that would suit the collective for those of us that are watching this video at any point in time? The cards are on decent cardstock. They're not super thick. They're a nice size. They're similar to, they're larger than playing cards, obviously, but they're smaller than a lot of tarot decks that I've worked with. So they're a decent size and easy to handle. They are new, so they are a little stiff. They're not the thickest of cardstock, but they do have a little bit of a stiffness to them that needs to be worked out. There is, they feel nice though. Feels like a good, decent sized deck, even though it's not a really huge deck. How many cards is it? It is 52. So that is actually a decent amount of cards, a decent amount of different perspectives and vibrations that you can sort of utilize in your readings and things. I just love that this deck's surrounded energy, vibrational energy, which is so much of what we're creating with in this universe, and we're unaware of it, or we don't really talk in those terms. So I kind of liked the fact that there was somebody out there self-producing a deck that sort of focuses on this subject. There are other energy decks for sure, but this one I felt like it just had a special something. So let's see what the card is for today. Cellular collapse. Interesting. This sometimes happens a lot in my unboxings. A card that I look at in the beginning shows back up. Okay, so I'm going to interpret this first before I look it up in the book. When I see this, I see a beautiful, even though it's called cellular collapse, I feel like something is ending at the cellular level. It's closing in on itself and ending and almost dying out so that something new can be reborn. I love that you have this white circle here, which makes me think of the moon, which also makes me think of intuition, or brings me to a place of intuitive guidance, that we have to trust our cells almost know intuitively their purpose, and when it's time to let go, and when it's time to sort of regenerate into something newer, stronger, more powerful, a gaining of knowledge, so to speak. But first we have to sort of let go and release the old that's no longer serving us. I do look at this a little bit, and some of this redness here in the center could represent as inflammation for some of you that might be watching this. There might be some health issues that you guys need to sort of allow to collapse at the cellular level so that you can release that vibration, release that energy, and have peace and more light and brightness come into that space, if that makes sense, right? So to me, this looks like this, for some of you, this could represent as sort of an inflammation, or your body trying to tell you at the cellular level that something isn't appropriate or accurate or working for your highest good at a cellular level. And the cells are starting to collapse upon themselves to give you that information or give you that awareness. But I don't think that the collapse always has to be a negative. To me, a collapse can be not only an awareness and bring about an awareness so that we can treat ourselves better or take better care of ourselves, not only vibrationally, but also physically and mentally and spiritually. But it also means that from that collapse, or from that sort of dying off in a way, you have the opportunity for the regeneration of something new in its place. And I think that that signifies in this white light here and in this like sort of mandala flower design that's happening around it. So I'm going to leave this here for you guys to look at. I'm going to find it in the book, hopefully, and read you the book's definition and see what they have to say. So are these... They are in alphabetical order, which is nice. So that it makes it easy to sort of find the definitions. They all each have like a very small one-page definition, which is nice. It leaves it sort of up to your own interpretation if you choose to do so. It also, for those of you that are more book-oriented and want to utilize the definitions by the book doesn't necessarily have very long definitions for you to have to memorize. But this says, you have been at war with your body for too long. The hostility has been too much. Now is the time for every cell to heal and be well again on all levels. Accept the changes in your vibration and let go of what is making you sick in your life. You are worthy and wanting this transformation to happen. So accept it and invite it in now. So as I said, I think that, some of this could be inflammation. And some of this could be just about being ready to let go so that something new, we can take that information, that pain, that sadness, that aggravation, and allow it to sort of educate us and evolve us at a cellular level so that we can evolve to the next higher level of existence on a cellular level. So embrace the collapse, guys. I think that it's a great thing. To me, if in a traditional tarot, this would almost make me think of like, say, a tower situation or a death card. It's sort of like within that change, even though it's inevitable, if we embrace it and we flow with it, it can lead us to great new beginnings that we didn't even see coming. So I like this card a lot. I love this deck. I want to say a big shout out to Debbie A. Anderson and the illustrator Heather Brewster. These are beautiful, beautiful cards. I can't wait to work with them. Part of the reason why I am doing this unboxing is because these cards will play a significant role in the next pick a card that I'm doing, which is a trilogy. So please tune into that. Please like, share, comment, subscribe on the video. Ask any questions in the comment section. I will put a link to the first pick a card in the trilogy that will then be joined by these cards in the second part of the trilogy. And I will look forward to you guys tuning into future videos. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for subscribing and supporting the channel. I look forward to seeing you in the future. Have a great day. Bye-bye.